a whole lot of people to do it. Just that one tool can try help you to achieve what you want to.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So we now move on to cloud computing.
Yep. Cloud computing.
Hmm.
Very big grammar.
It's like the new hot cake now. Everybody wants to learn cloud computing.
Exactly. Everyone wants to move into the cloud. Everyone wants to move their information to the cloud.
So
All
it's
right. So I want to ask, if you strip away that fancy, marketing,
cloud
what is
computing.
physically happening when you use the word cloud?
Okay, okay, okay. So the cloud is not a fluffy clouds up in the air or be up in the sky
Yeah,
and all that. The cloud is just basically someone else's computer.
exactly.
So someone else's computer that you have access to over the internet. So it's like just this giant storage unit that you just upload your stuff. So instead of buying a computer and storing things on your physical hard drive and all that,
Yeah.
it is going into someone else's server, someone else's computer up there. So how it basically works, let me see if I can, break it down.
Yeah.
Is whenever you're trying to upload a document or upload a photo and you click on that save to cloud, what is happening is that that document travels across your Wi-Fi, travels across your physical cables and whatever, and then finds its way to a data center.
Okay.
Now, this data center is a physical building. It is a physical building that has stacks and stacks and stacks of computers.
Yeah.
Now you can imagine how that place looks like. It's obviously going to be a very big building.
Yeah.
Just one data server. I mean, it's not
Exactly.
just one all over, it's not just one everywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a data server wherever your own is going to. So,
It
example, now Google
moves.
will have their own,
It's a
data
server,
servers
yes.
and all that. So when it gets there, what happens is that that data server or that data center and the servers there, they do the heavy lifting for you so that you can now access your document, access your photo, access your movies, access whatever it is you want to access
Yeah.
at any given time or place. So that building is heavily protected, it's heavily guarded.
Yeah.
It has, see this AC that is in the room now. It's nothing compared to the AC there because those computers has to be kept cool because if something happens to them,
I have been in one before. I'm working at my former working place.
okay,
The place
it
is
has,
usually sealed, like the seals, because it's so cold. You can't
thank
stay there, you
you.
can't sit down there.
What is surviving there is your data. That is the only thing
Yeah,
they need to survive in that place, not a human being.
exactly.
So don't think the cloud is just one abstract concept out there. It is just someone else's computer that is storing your information on your behalf.
Yeah,
Okay, and you can trace it back to a physical place,
exactly.
not heaven, not hell. Is a physical place.
It's right here with us.
So that is just as simple as I can explain.
Yeah, that was a nice one. All right, you have anything for me?
Yes. So, how has this cloud or this invisible infrastructure of the cloud changed the game rather for small businesses?
All right. So before now, you need to buy huge servers. I remember back then, you have to buy these huge servers, and to buy them, you spend millions just to buy a server. But now, your laptop on its own is a server. So basically, cloud that's like democracy basically.
Mm.
It changed. It made it so that innovation will be much easier. Like we can do things ourselves. You understand? So our system became its own server. So you can easily just come out, hold your PC, code or build a particular solution and push it out for everybody to use. Very simple. But before now, for you to do that kind of thing, you know how much you will spend. Like you have to put this whole room now,
Yeah.
and put it to different servers now, so that people outside can see it. So those are the differences, are the kind of thing that has done for us. So even small businesses can use it. Large one can use it as well. Yes. I think the people I've worked for before, the large industries, they have their own personal servers. Yeah, but those who are just now who are growing small businesses, just your PC is your server. Gradually, you can now start creating yours when you start generating enough income.
Yeah.
But for the meantime, your system is enough to be served as your server. So this is what really helps the businesses. And as well also helps to accelerate experimentation. So if you want to launch your business, you can launch it as fast as possible. Just come online, push your business out there. make your changes, do your testing, push it to users, see if it's good, see how you can make changes, and
As
you
simple
get
as that.
exactly you get back your feedback and you make your changes and you move on.
Oh.
That is what it has done for us. But back in the day, it was very difficult.
So only big companies could
You could do it back then, exactly. Only big company, or maybe have this crazy capital at the time. But right now, even a 15-year-old boy who has interest in coding can create something and push it out for you guys to use. It's as simple as that. So that is just it. All right. So now everything we've said so far, it sounds perfect, right? Everything we've said so far sounds very perfect. But everything has its advantage and disadvantage at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So what actually are the blind spots for this cloud computing? What are the blind spots for it? What are the risks that we should be expecting down the line?
I mean, just like Joel said, everything has its own pros and cons,
Yeah.
right? And one of the first thing that comes to mind is over dependence on this cloud, over dependence on this storage unit somewhere that you're not seeing.
Any day it goes down, it affects everybody, right?
If it goes down, if you hear today that somebody hacked into Google or somebody hacked into Microsoft,
It's finished.
I will cry because I know the things I have put there.
Exactly. Like over dependency. Exactly.
For example, all the memories I made during my wedding and all that, I was so confident and sure of my cloud, my Google cloud, that I just uploaded them straight to my drive. And it's part of the reason why I'm still paying for my Google Drive because of those memories. I mean, they can't stay in my phone because the files are quite heavy. So I just uploaded them to the drive and then I deleted them. So now I don't have any copy anywhere.
Yeah.
So imagine if Google crashes today, Joey, I will cry.
You are your.
So I am saying this to myself and I'm saying it to everybody. I think I actually have to go and get a backup plan or something.
That's actually what this was supposed to discuss.
I need to
discuss it. You need to have a local, like a local one.
I'm saying this. I need to get a backup
in
plan.
case anything happens tomorrow.
So yes, over dependence. So if the provider goes down, your business will go back. Your information is gone, is lost. So that is one. Another thing is data privacy concerns. So we will become so vulnerable in this time and age. We have a lot of things that we have uploaded to the cloud or uploaded somewhere or sent somewhere. You know, like how you just carry a picture, you put it in AI and say, give me a picture where I'm sitting on the grass based on this picture.
And then tomorrow you see yourself on billboard. You'll be surprised.
But see, we have put ourselves at risk. So we are just like putting ourselves at the mercy of someone else's good graces or someone else's sense. Let's assume that they have sense enough not to use our data for things that we would not want to use our data for. But the funny thing is that we don't even read the fine print.
Now that does say now you don't read terms and conditions.
Terms and conditions. You will just scroll down
and so we have an arrow right now. Now once you just make sure the arrow take it down to the accept button. Accept.
You don't even know when you accept it.
So when you accept, you can do. That's why sometimes I actually say it when this way that when we're talking about. So this I want to buy a shoe now. Next time I'll open my feed. I'm seeing shoes everywhere. These are things we signed by ourselves. We agreed to have those things.
You don't know. And complaining. I'm like, they wouldn't leave my screen. You are the one that went to go and agree that they should use your information.
Exactly. So like when you see your phone listening to you, it's actually listening to you. When you take them to court, you can terms and conditions.
I want to do something important online. Fine, now be seeing ads
on your phone
just because I have gone to search for power bank.
Exactly.
You're not showing me different type of power banks.
Exactly. So those are things you've seen everywhere. So tell what you're possible to use the terms and conditions. If you can't, my dear, whatever you want this information to do, take it as it is.
Let's just understand that we are putting ourselves at risk. Before we upload our information, our data, and everything on these platforms and sites, the more at risk we are. So that data privacy is actually a deep concern. So we are just, like I was trying to say, we are just at the mercy of someone else's ethics. So if the person does not have a sound moral compass or whatever,
we're in trouble.
We are in trouble. So that is just that. So the solution here is balance. know what you can do offline and know what you don't
Okay.
want to do offline. It's not everything that you bring out your phone and start taking pictures and all that.
Exactly.
Just, all these things that used to leak, videos that used to leak and all that. How did it?
How do you think this is appeared?
If you did not take the video in the first place, will it leak?
The whole seats.
So all these things are things that we need to start, paying closer attention to.
Yeah.
So that brings us to the final part of this conversation. I can't believe today we are very fast.
Actually, you know, I'm taking time. To me, I said we're taking so